Remove all the packaging. I cut the tape holding the flaps on the top of the box, flip it over with the flaps out. Again, cut the tape holding the flaps and cut one side of the box. Start with one side and these 3 pieces. Use these fasteners. Fasten the 2 black cross braces onto the left side panel of the grill. There is a letter L on the side panel. When tightening the fasteners for this grill, turn them until resistance is felt and then snug them up. The 2 black braces are the back of the grill. The red piece goes on the opposite side with this cutout at the top. Flip to this position, overlap the 2 black braces onto the right side panel. Install the fasteners at these locations. Flip so that the red brace is at the top and fasten it to the left side panel. These came out of packet D. They're going to go in this hole on the bottom plate. Put the bottom plate in place. Put the wheel supports in place. Notice there's a slot here. And they just go like that. Should look like this. You'll need 8 of these. So each corner should have 2 fasteners and look like this. Install the axle through the holes. Put a wheel on each side of the axle. Uh-oh, the boss is here. I hope I don't mess anything up. Put the clips into the holes in the axle. Repeat the same process with the other wheel. Okay, then this secures the tank. Next, install the 2 side tables. You'll want the match holder chain facing the front of the grill. You'll need this hardware. And don't tighten these up totally yet. Okay, once you have them all started, then you can tighten them up. Do the same thing on the other side. Turn it this way. Set the firebox on top of the frame, and of course you want to put the regulator into the cabinet, and it's going to line up with the hole here on the side, and we're going to fasten that. Use one of these fasteners, and it goes in that bottom larger hole, and that's going to go into this threaded nut. This fastener wants to cross thread, so you want to make sure that this little tab is in the small hole, and on the big hole below it, your fastener goes through that and into the holder. It should look like this. When you're threading it, if it starts to turn hard, stop. Don't cross thread it, and you're going to have to reposition it. You'll need 2 of these fasteners. Install them here and here. Secure the faceplate with these fasteners. Those fasteners go here and here. The flat area on the knob matches with the flat on the control. There's a spring-loaded pin on top of the door. Take this piece, put it on the bottom of the door like that. That fits in this hole right here. There might be some extra fasteners. I hope you found this video helpful. A thumbs up is always appreciated. Click on the channel name, know how now to find other videos, and thanks for watching.